Recently, I spent 3 days in Manhattan, just returned, and I can honestly say that it was probably my final visit. I'll tell you why at the end of the video. Hi, I'm Sandy from Sandy Over 70. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already and give me a thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed this video. Let me start by saying I love New York City. I've loved New York City all of my life, and every time I visited there throughout my life, I thought, I want to live here. And then in the mid-'80s, I did. I quit my really good job, sold my car, and sold my condo and moved to Manhattan. And it was an amazing experience. I was in my mid-30s. I was full of energy, and I didn't want to pass up a dream of mine and then regret it later in life. That experience would take up another complete video. But I just want you to know that I've always loved New York. My visit to Manhattan was part of a one-week escorted tour that included New York City and the Hudson River Valley offered by Mayflower Tours. So the first 3 nights we spent at the New Yorker Hotel in Manhattan. And the reason I included Manhattan after having lived there was because it included several sites that I had never had the opportunity to go to before. And first of all was the 9/11 Memorial, which I did want to see. And also it went to the Statue of Liberty Island. Now, I had taken a boat ride around the Statue of Liberty and I'd seen it, but I had never actually set foot on the island. And the third place was Ellis Island. Our hotel was located just a few blocks from Macy's Herald Square. So that first night, we went there to visit all 8 floors of merchandise. And it was very quiet, but I was able to recall how amazing that store is in that they have designer stores within the store. So for instance, Ralph Lauren will have its own store there, and all of the designers did that, plus the most up-to-date fashions. I didn't buy anything, but I sure enjoyed walking around and looking at all the beautiful displays of the gorgeous clothing. New York has wonderful food, and I was looking forward to eating there. But I didn't have to go far because right in our lobby, there were 2 restaurant doors that led to one, the TikTok Cafe, which was open 24/7, and the second one being an Italian trattoria. And we had dinner there twice in the Italian restaurant. It was delicious. And at night when we would get hungry just before bedtime, we went over to the TikTok Cafe and had a snack there. Everything was delicious. The next day, we were taken on a city tour in our bus, and we got to see all the very many neighborhoods. We were supposed to go up to the observation deck in Rockefeller Center, but it was canceled because it was so cloudy and rainy that there was no visibility. And it was rescheduled for the next day at 6 p.m. I was unable to do that because we had scheduled a dinner the next day with an old friend of mine. But never fear, I've been up in many observation decks, so I really didn't feel like I was missing anything. So we're touring Manhattan on a bus as part of our New York experience. And now we've stopped in Bryant Park for restroom stops. Supposedly there are flowers and classical music being played. So I'll let you know if that's true. Of course, there's the background sound of sirens, which is typical for Manhattan. And there is constant road work being done. As I was saying, there is constant road work being done everywhere and scaffolding everywhere. So this makes it very difficult to get through the streets, very slow moving. And today it's raining, but it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. As part of our city tour, we stopped in Central Park and walked through it to Strawberry Fields and the Lenin Memorial. Walking through Central Park from the west side to the east side. And there are a lot of runners, a lot of bikers. It's a Saturday, so there's no car traffic.
Of course, on December 8th every year this becomes a vigil because John Lennon's death was December 8th, 1980. But whenever there are other musicians who passed away, like George Harrison, or even Frank Sinatra, when he died, this also...
Well, New York is expensive, especially their food. So we're in Rockefeller Center and decided we wanted a burger. And the first restaurant we checked, the burger was $26. So we kept looking, and now we're at Phil's Burger, and their burgers are only $16. And I'm going to order 3 sliders, which is going to be $15 plus a drink. So I'll let you know how that goes. That evening, we headed over to Times Square to view our included Broadway play, which was Some Like It Hot. So we're here at the TikTok Cafe for a little snack after the theater, and we loved the musical Some Like It Hot. It was really entertaining. It was good, and some of the scenes were really spectacular, so yes, we liked it. So why, you may ask, do I feel this is my last visit to New York City? Well, it has to do with being 75. And when I was 35, I had unlimited energy. Everything was new and exciting, and now I'm at a more peaceful, restful place in my life, and the sirens and the noise that I once found exciting, I no longer find exciting. After living there for a year and a half, I feel that I walked every street that I would ever want to walk and have explored it to my satisfaction. And now with these final visits, I've concluded all of the things that I would wish to see there. There are so many other places I want to go yet that it is very unlikely that I'll go back to New York. My heart is there still, but not in the same way. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll have a great day.